Vintage Soul Geek. Shout out to my good friend, who's actually my good friend, Nikki B from Vintage Soul Geek.
Shout out Vintage Soul Geek, because that's where Ken got his gold jacket today that he wanted to highlight. And so yeah, I mean, I guess it does, we kind of do have to admit, we have a problem with fashion, which is we're all too practical, really.
Yeah.
You know, it's gotten way too practical. People are buying sweatpants at Costco. I mean, and we've also heard the midnight at Walmart thing. Me and you both understand, like, there's practicality in fashion. You know, your favorite pair of jeans, your easy breezy t-shirts, like that kind of stuff. You know, your basics, like your undershirts and things like that, which makes sense to get them, I mean, potentially in bulk. But, you know, I guess in the sense of like a favorite pair of jeans, like you want to definitely have a good cut, a good fit, you know, maybe, and then find your brand or your style.
Yeah.
Because once you know your cut and fit, you can kind of take that, or just live within the brand too.
Yeah, exactly. And often brands, they have a certain fit, and you can kind of go on and on and on with that same brand if you like how it works for you. But it doesn't necessarily mean that the most expensive means the better. So that's the thing that we always have to remember, is that sometimes, like, everybody's body's different, everybody